Those memories. So dark.
Frozen.
Boring!
No excuse
Stand
for
clear!
slacking.
Animal hypostasis emulation! We'll see about that!
Barbados! Guide us! Lament! Cheer! Cheer! Worthless! Worthless! Useless! Useless!
That's close enough.
Enhanced Animal Module 70... Dare to mess with me! Absorption test! Animal test 63... Have fun with this gift! Animal hypostasis emulation! Stand clear!
Useless! Disappear! Cheer! Worthless! Cheer! Worthless!
Where do you think you're going?
Absorption test! Swirl, Mark 2! Too late, bird!
Wind, hear me!
Stand clear!
Boring! There's quality here.
Wretched dastard! Dare to mess with me? Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis and truth repeats its course.
Evil conquering! Cheer! Worthless!
Go as one! Well,
Useless!
stand clear.
Barely a scratch! I swear by my sword!
Enhanced animal module. Too late for regrets. A find that was worth the trip.
A 100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia. Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion. What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam, Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up. Ha!
Should I start farming? Not sure. Let's see. Story. How do we like?
this.
It's been a while since we last visited Aru. Ah, there's Sino.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and
It seems Gandharvaville's medical chief.
and Tainari's.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost contact.
You're welcome.
But why are you just?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you.
I've already talked with King, but you know one of the people I'm meeting.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run in.
Roman. And
Oh,
Don't worry,
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here.
oh, tell us.
Yeah,
All right, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow. So
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, that is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. The stars have always guided caravans.
Oh, please, where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating, although, judging from your opinion...
Celebration? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is...
It's rare to see that kind of expression.
No, not really.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here.
I'm afraid the messages. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. You and the art, please keep dancing.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well.
Got it.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and... Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drink.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Whoa!
The food was everyone that came said
Feels
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's...
my lady.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something...
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and...
That's how I remember it.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, moreover, judging from the result.
Yeah. Everyone gave it it was almost like a performance. Everyone played their part.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to...
Yes! Even after being abandoned and Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything.
No, everything you said.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of those sages really have some nerve. 500. If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it...
Perhaps I shouldn't say this.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his...
I respect our deities while we're on this topic.
Are you trying to say that I'm...
Not at all.
Why? Because he dethroned...
Could you try...
But seriously, though.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were...
By that, you mean your life...
Precisely.
Wait.
So, that's the only...
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite...
You flatter me.
All right, then. How about you?
That's right.
Will you be happy?
It's not about being happy.
Even so, keep...
Thank you.
My lady, the grill...
Yes, what an amazing...
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, listen...
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
I seldom participate in such lively... No, the Grand Bazaar, that happy... Oh well.
There you... Well, how is it? It's the first time I've ever... You see, every guest... Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. I can't explain...
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you... Of course. Just wait here for... It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. The connection between us is amazing. It's like Flora and the Fenced Grove. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from... Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with. Please say thank you to everyone. Oh. But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will be... What if I end up scaring them and ruin... Let me think about it. Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't... Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring it. It's me. Huh?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the...
No, of course not. Are you...
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank you so much for rescuing me. Even if that meant placing your own safety in peril. Without you, had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, people refer to you as the heroes whom please.
Lesser Lord.
Dingerzad.
You don't need to be so.
This is how the relationship.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot. All right, since you're awake now, she should be in the academia right about now. If you... Hello, traveler. What a fantastic night. So are we. And is there anything you want to know? He's still in a coma. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had... Don't worry. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. His future will be... Is that what... As far as I know, does their Archon personally judge... No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trial. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she, as Archon, she still reserves the right. Anyway, let's just... Are you sure? Huh? About your... While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister. Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the... This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information. However, there must be something different about your sister. Because as it turns... What? There is only one possible explanation. She... But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat? According to the records I was able to access, your sibling, after the Conria disaster, she began her journey, but just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul What do you mean, Fuzzy? Did something... All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can, and whoever it is, if they can do that... But even that... Something else I noticed was... What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it. Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received. A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. external beings. Once the Traveler, you. Huh? So the Vatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler? And his sister isn't even— That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. Paimon's— And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need something soon. I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, I'm sure glad we got to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your... You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation. You know, Paimon's heard that Alhaitham's been made acting Grand Sage, but with that personality of his, oh boy. You think things will be okay? Like, about these Descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else? Why don't we go to the Academia and ask around? And as for your sister, so many questions.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you should...
Yeah, well, I want to write my essay.
Yes, you came to me. So all the...
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? Is it just Paimon or is it kinda... Great! Let's go find out what this
Useless. Worthless! Boring!
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Dare to mess with me? Go as one!
Useless! Wind, hear me!
Have fun with this gift!
Disappear! Useless! Worthless!
Too late for regrets! Animal test 6308. Stand...
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here! I swear by my sword! Boring!
Gears of the storm! Dare to mess with me? Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Have fun with this gift.
Yeah!